Have you ever thought about shooting a portrait through the phone?
Of course you've thought about that, Bill. It's a great idea. Maybe you should stop thinking about it so much and get up off your and just go do it.
Ugh. What's up, guys? So as you know, the baseball season right now is just not happening. The coronavirus pandemic has hit, and really the whole first half of the season has been kind of lost, and we're pretty much uncertain at this point what's going to happen. We're not sure if we're going to have a season or if we're going to not. So we've just kind of been waiting, and as the team photographer, I'm used to being out there, like out there, not sitting in here. I'm used to being out there, outside, right where the action is, where things are happening. I like to be close to people, right in the middle of where the excitement's happening. That's what drew me to the job in the first place, was having a front row seat to all this really cool action and moments that are happening within sports, and specifically within baseball. This whole quarantine, this whole sitting at home thing has been tough for me. And it's been tough for a lot of the other photographers because we're used to being out there where things are happening. We don't sit in front of our computer screens all day. We don't sit in an office all day. We're used to being outside where things are happening, real time, real live events are happening. We've been trying to come up with as much content as we can that we can make right here from home. We've kind of become work from home content creators, if you will. Just pretty much making anything from right here on our laptops, on our phones, on our cameras that we have here, really anything that we can do. But as you guys know, I like to shoot a lot of portraits with the players throughout the season. Stylized, cool looking portraits of our players is one of the parts of my job that I enjoy the most. It's a challenge, but it's creatively, it's the most exhilarating. It's where I have the most freedom to kind of come up with a concept and run with it and hopefully get some awesome results. Well, as you know, I'm stuck here in my kitchen and the players are at home staying safe with their families, wherever they live. So that's not really a possibility. Or is it? There's no reason that a pandemic should stop me from doing what I'm doing, right? You know, I've been having this thought lately about how our new reality when it comes to communicating with each other is all this. We're all sitting here on our phone, on our tablets, on our laptops, in Zoom calls, in FaceTimes. Basically, we're communicating with people through a screen. So I had this thought of maybe I can figure out a way to shoot portraits of our players through the phone, through the screen. So the idea is a FaceTime portrait. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call up our players, I'm gonna see if they're game for a 5 or 10 minute FaceTime with me. And what I'm gonna try and do is shoot a portrait through FaceTime, through the phone, of them posing on the other side of the phone wherever they are. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a mini studio right here in my house, and I'm gonna try and find as many Red Sox or baseball related things I have sitting around the house that I can put the phone in, so that when I FaceTime them, the phone itself and the screen with the picture of them on it is going to be surrounded by some Red Sox things. So I'm gonna go try and find some stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna find. I don't even know if this project's gonna work, but we're gonna give it a try and hopefully we get some good stuff. All right, let's go. Let's see what I can find here. We got a couple things down in the basement, I think. This stuff here, yeah, there we go. Baseball glove. Glove now.
I need to find like a better way to organize it, but it's all in these boxes here, pretty much everything that I've ever been published in. So it'll be a cool collection one day. These will work, some tickets with the photo on it, Red Sox tickets, and then, you know, things like this, calendar, Red Sox magazines. I think these will work for the shoot. Oh, perfect. Okay, that's gonna work. That'll work. That'll work. By the way, please don't tell her I was snooping through her closet, all right? Baseball themed mask. Boom. How's it look? Found one more thing. Actually, two. Nice and gentle. Ugh, God, I need a haircut really bad. All right, so I think I found enough stuff to set up with here. Baseball stuff, Red Sox stuff. So I'm gonna try and set up a little studio, see what we come up with here. Okay, so is this my prettiest photo studio ever? Probably not. It looks pretty janky. But you know what? We're working with what we got. I'm stuck in quarantine. There's basically nothing I can do about it. So what I did was I got a black backdrop, put it on a backdrop stand, and draped it down to the floor, running out like an infinity hedge, and put it together and made this little scene. Now I'm no set designer, but again, I think it's gonna work for what we need. I have a spot for the phone right here, and I think if I shoot this with a nice tight lens, I'll be able to focus in on the phone and kind of blur out all these other elements, and it'll give us the look that we're going for. Now that we're all set up, pretty much the only thing left to do here is get in touch with the players and see if they want to do the shoot. So I'll get started here and we'll see what we get.
What's up?
Hey man, how are you?
Good, how about you?
I'm hanging in.
Well, how about you barber?
Dude, I need a haircut, man. It's been it's been way too long. I'm gonna put the phone like right there, and then I'm gonna shoot you like on the phone with all this stuff like kind of around it. So, and arms crossed right in front. Yep. All right, so I'm on the other end here. I'm shooting. All right, so just look right into the phone. Yeah, open it up a little bit more. Yep, just like that. Good, man. That looks dope. All right, I think we got it. You guys want to do a family pic? We got it. We got him. There he is. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've ever photographed you with a beard.
Hey, I was looking so bad, man. I was like, yeah, I got something.
It looks good now though. We'll do some with the mask first, and then we'll probably do some without too. All right.
Okay.
Look right into the camera, good. Yeah, that looks good. A couple more just like that. Hold it down a little bit so I can see a little more of the barrel. Yeah, that's the one. And then look over your left shoulder. Good. All right, man. I think we got it. We're good.
Hey, send me where you got him.
I'll send them to you, bro. I appreciate it. Later.
What's on, man?
How are you, man?
I'm good. Just trying to stay sane. I'm not even going to get. She's got a whole, I think, selfie lights and I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Even towards me like as if I'm home plate almost.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna be shooting right now on the other end, so I'm just firing away with my camera right here. All right? All right, cool. All right, cool, man. I think we got it.
Look forward to checking it out. We put it on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll send it your way. Is this weird, like being on the other end?
Yeah. I'll make sure I what I'm doing or what I look like.
It looks good, don't worry. That's cool right there. Absolutely huge day out here doing the yard work, but gotta take a break. Gotta call Benny, 4 o'clock, knock out the shot. And then kind of look over your shoulder where the bat is. Yep. Come a little bit closer to the screen if you can, or to the phone. Yeah, right there. That's great. Perfect. You guys doing all right down there?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. No complaints. Everybody's healthy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go off camera. You'll still be able to hear me, but you won't see me.
Okay.
Let's go no bat for a sec, and then just cross your arms. Just kind of right in front.
Nice.
That's it.
Appreciate your bill, as always.
Th- Thank you, sir. I'll send you the result.
All right, no problem.
All right, take care, bro.
See you, man.
Later. That was a good one. Perfect. And then just look right into the camera. And I'm gonna fire some photos on the other end, so. All right, bro, we got it. That's a wrap. So there you have it, folks. FaceTime portraits during quarantine of the Boston Red Sox. You know, guys, it's actually turned out to be a pretty cool thing. I'm really happy with the results. We were able to shoot 8 of our players, which during a time like this is really great. I'm really thankful to the players and appreciative of their time and their willingness
to do a project like this. Now, as far as my lighting setup goes, I kept this one pretty simple, and it just goes to show you guys you don't need a crazy studio lighting setup or a ton of lights to make something look good or to light a portrait effectively. So this one pretty much boiled down to a 2-light setup. The first light was just a continuous LED light panel blasting white light on the little set that I made, just to give those props and items a little bit more brightness and contrast against the black backdrop and the black phone. And then I complemented that LED light with a Profoto B1 Air strobe light. Now this is basically a strobe light that fires every time I fire the shutter on my camera. And to top it all off, I wrapped that strobe light in a colored gel just to give the photo a little bit more flavor, a little bit more color so it wasn't so monotone. And I actually rotated between colors as I shot player to player. So I used a red, a blue, and a yellow, and I switched player to player just to give the series overall a little bit more variety so it's not the same thing over and over and over again. There's no denying times are gonna be a little bit different now, and it's gonna really force us all to get creative and figure out new ways to do what we do best. But in a weird way, I kind of feel like that's the beauty of this whole situation. It's gonna force us to innovate, and it's gonna force us all to get better. Don't get me wrong, I had plenty of doubts about this project, and I actually kind of sat on it for a while because I just kept thinking about all the reasons why I shouldn't do this project or all the things that could possibly go wrong. But I'm really glad that I forced myself to make it happen. Once I started working on it, I knew that I'd be able to see it through to the end. So I urge you to do the same. If you have an idea that you've been sitting on for a while or a project that you wanted to do for a long time, just get out there and do it. Stop thinking about it so much. Just go out and make it happen. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
Now, you know what to do. If you like what you saw, hit subscribe. Smash the like button. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. And we'll talk to you at the next one. Now get me out of here.